Hello everyone, today is our 50th video in 50 days, so of course we're going to celebrate with a rapid fire of 50 facts about Disney. Let's do this! The book that's found in front of Madame Leota on the Haunted Mansion, on the right hand page, it actually has the spell that brings back Blackbeard's ghost from the movie Blackbeard's Ghost. The character of Tramp from Lady and the Tramp was based off of a character named Happy Dan from a short story found in a then literary magazine, Cosmopolitan. Walt Disney was once asked if Mickey and Minnie were actually married in real life. His answer was yes, but sometimes they have to play roles where they're just boyfriend and girlfriend. Both Jiminy Cricket and Tinkerbell were lesser known characters, so they decided to use those two characters in promotions for Disneyland in case Disneyland was a flop because they were often forgotten about characters. The character of Figment was created when Tony Baxter was watching an episode of Magnum P.I. and a character said, "Figment of your imagination." There are only two attractions where the guest actually dies during the attraction. One of them is Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and the other one is the Haunted Mansion. Cinderella's royal table over at the Magic Kingdom was originally called King Stephen's Table. However, that's the name of Aurora's dad, not Cinderella's. Standing at 199.5 feet, Expedition Everest is the tallest attraction at the Walt Disney World Resort. Terry Gilkinson originally wrote the music for The Jungle Book. However, Walt Disney found that they were too dark. The only one that actually made it in the film was the Bare Necessities. The small bear that sits in front of the 5 bear rugs at the Country Bear Jamboree is named Baby Oscar. Despite having an attraction found over at the Mexican Pavilion, the 3 caballeros only have one Mexican character, Panchito, who doesn't appear until 42 minutes into the film. If guests ever looked up while they were walking through a Bug's Land, they would find different clovers up there, but there was actually only one that was a 4-leaf clover. Pluto actually belonged to Minnie originally and was named Rover. Bobby Driscoll, who is in So Dear to My Heart, Song of the South, and the voice of Peter Pan, was the very first actor to have a contract with the Disney company. If Mickey's robe in The Sorcerer's Apprentice kind of looks like Dopey's robe but a different color, that's because Dopey was originally going to be the Sorcerer's Apprentice, but then they decided to give the role to Mickey Mouse. Aladdin was originally going to be a much younger character, but they decided that maybe Jasmine would not want to end up with a younger guy. One of the original plans for Peter Pan was to have Nana actually go to Neverland with the kids. The color blue that's used on the Disney Cruise Line ships is called Monica Blue, and it's named after an Imagineer named Monica who was wearing that colored pants. Magic Journeys was the first attraction ever to go from Epcot to Magic Kingdom, making it the first attraction ever to appear in 2 different Disney parks. The character of Jenny in Oliver and Company was actually originally going to be Penny from The Rescuers. The attraction Dinosaur was originally called Countdown to Extinction, but when they came out with the movie Dinosaur in 2000, they had replaced the Styracosaurus out front with Eladar from the film. The first ticket ever sold for Disneyland was sold to Walt Disney's brother, Roy Disney. Although Steamboat Willie was the first Mickey Mouse cartoon released, there was actually 2 different cartoons that were created before that, Galloping Gaucho and Plain Crazy. Prince Charming's Regal Carousel is the oldest attraction found at the Walt Disney World Resort. The name of the ship found behind the American Gardens Theater is called the Golden Dream, named after the song that is found in The American Adventure. Phoebus's horse on the Hunchback of Notre Dame was named Achilles mainly for the joke Achilles, heel. The first character to have a ride vehicle based off of them was Casey Jr. on Casey Jr. Circus Train. The proprietor for the Emporium over at the Magic Kingdom is the character of Osh Popham, who could be found in the movie Summer Magic. The oldest living thing at the Walt Disney World Resort is the Liberty Tree found in Liberty Square. The construction of Disneyland started on July 16, 1954, exactly 1 year and 1 day before the park opened on July 17, 1955. There are 0 bricks on Cinderella Castle. Goofy's original name was Dippy Dog, spelled D-A-W-G. The theater in the wild, which is home to Finding Nemo the musical, is not associated with any specific land. It's literally a theater in the wild. There's a sign above the Chester and Hester's shop that tells you while in Florida, make sure you visit Epcot. Donald Duck has appeared in more full-length animated feature films than any other member of the Fab Five. The name of the company that had the tanker that was found in Catastrophe Canyon on the Studio Backlot Tour was the Mojave Oil Company. There was also a Mojave Oil Company can that was found inside of Mickey's garage at Mickey's Toontown Fair. Pirates of the Caribbean originally was going to be a pirate wax museum walk-through attraction. The location that is now home to Art of Animation Resort was originally going to be a continuation of Pop Century for the 1900s to the 1940s. Star Tours Flight is 1401, a nod to the Imagineer's address. Gopher and the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh actually never appears in the books for Winnie the Pooh. He even says in the movie, "I'm not in the book, you know." While online for Star Tours, you can hear a page for Igral Sukel, which is George Lucas backwards. From 1973 until 1980, there was actually 2 different ferry boats that would go around the rivers of America at the Magic Kingdom. The skull found on the bed on Pirates of the Caribbean over in Disneyland is an actual human skull. The big wheel found in the 70s section of Pop Century has a recommended weight limit of 877 pounds. In 1982, Herbie and Dean Jones as Jim Douglas appeared in a TV series called Herbie the Love Bug. It lasted for 5 episodes. The driver of the truck found on the original test track was actually a cardboard cutout of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. The last footage that Disney has of Walt Disney talking is an introduction for the film Follow Me Boys. There are 11,324 triangles on Spaceship Earth. The Walt Disney World Wedding Pavilion has a wedding planning building named Franck's, which is named after the character of Franck from the Father of the Bride films. Walt Disney once said that his favorite animated sequence in any of his animated films was when the fairy godmother transformed Cinderella into her ball gown. Thank you everyone for joining us once again today. Let me know down in the comments which one of these fun facts was your favorite and how many of the fun facts you actually knew. As always, if you're not already subscribed to us on this channel, make sure you subscribe right down here by clicking this button. And until next time, we'll see you guys all a little later. Bye-bye.